Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Code Black. You guys know that I love you and I appreciate you. So, what I want to talk about in this video is there was a, a Twitter post that basically went viral. I actually pulled it from our brother Tyreek, and it's of a woman named Vandrina Cotton Minks is her name, and she is a black woman who is married to a white man, and um, she created a GoFundMe page to help her pay for legal fees. And because her white husband's family has been terrorizing her basically. And I'll kind of get into some of the details as we continue. But so the family has filed several charges against her, which have put her in a financial situation, her and her husband, according to Vandrina. And so because of what the family has done and the different run-ins that she's had with the family of terrorizing her, she started a GoFundMe page May the 15th, and she's actually raised quite a bit of money. She's her goal is $50,000. She started it May 15th, so she still has, I guess, about 19 days left, and she's at about $7,000, about maybe 7,500. Okay, before I start, you guys, I do want to acknowledge any new viewers who is tuning in for the first time. I welcome you to subscribe to my channel and to join the family, and I also welcome you to stick around and hear more of this story. I would also like to acknowledge my returning viewers. You guys know that I love you and I thank you for your continued support. I love creating this content, and I love, reporting back to you guys and kind of giving you guys, my take on things. Okay, so also, don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, Nikel Young Love on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I will post the link below. Don't forget, I am a business owner, so I do have CodeBlaque Curl products for you guys, for men and women. It's hair products, beard, skin products, all natural ingredients. So you guys go to CodeBlaqueCurls.com and check that out. Okay, so let's jump into it. All right, guys. So I want to, talk about the interracial hustle that I see with a lot of these interracial couples. And the reason why I'm calling it a hustle, because, guys, right now we live in a time where practically, everything has been turned into a hustle, like everything. And, you do have people who truly, start GoFundMe's, and they truly start, different movements and things of that nature, hashtags, so on and so forth, for the right reasons. But we also have to talk about and really bring to, let everyone be aware that there are a lot of people who are hustling, uh all the communities, the black community, the Latino community, I mean all the communities, right? But I feel like the black community in particular is getting hustled the most when it comes to interracial couples, hustling people. And I'm going to break down what I mean in just a few seconds. um but I kind of want to let me kind of jump into this Phaedrina story, and I want to show you guys the GoFundMe page real quick. So let me share my screen with you guys so that you can have a really good view of what I see. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and share. Okay, so as you can see on the screen now, you see the GoFundMe page for Fadrina and Joel Pay for a Lawyer. All right, so this is the GoFundMe page. And like I said, you're gonna see she's okay. So now it's at 7,774, and their final goal is 50,000. I'm not going to read this whole thing because this woman literally wrote out a thorough account of, hold on, let me click on the story. So she wrote out a thorough account of like just the years of torture that she's endured at the hands of the family. Now, I have a few questions with this. One of my questions is, why is she the woman and she's having to play protector? Like, the whole reason why you marry someone is that they can protect you, right? And so, why is he not protecting her from his own family? Why is she putting, herself out there, which seems to be she's doing it all alone? Clearly he's unable to get a handle on his family. And so it has put her and him in all types of financial, according to her. And so, I have not, pulled up any court records to see if it's true. I have read some of the comments, and there are many who say they actually did pull up the court records, and she actually is going to court for for legal situations pertaining to her story. So, but I did not do the research myself. But people in the comment section on Twitter and even on here, they've even posted on here, of their concerns and things like that. But she wrote it looks like pages. So, and I read through it, and I'm not going to go through everything because I really don't want to get caught up in that. I kind of want to point out the hustle that I see, that I sense, okay? And as you guys can see, people are still donating. I mean, as you can see on the screen, someone, Ashley Gibson, donated 1 hour ago. You got someone else who donated 25. So you can still see people are donating as we speak. And I did go through and look at some of these comments that you guys see. And, it seems like, there is a lot of support for her. A lot of support appears to come from, people from all different backgrounds, and so on and so forth. Okay, so my question is, again, why is she having to protect herself alone from his family? My next question is, if she's having to go through all of this, what benefits is she getting out of this union? What benefit? Because it doesn't seem as if, I mean, to me, it would seem that since he's the man and he's the one that should be protecting her from his family, he's the one should be going to court, if anybody, for this. So why isn't he able to? And then another thing, how is he going to be able to protect her out in the world if he can't even protect her from his own family? And I also want to point out, his family are probably white supremacists, and they don't like her because she's black, and he decided to be with her because he probably decided to have slave sex. And the reason why I'm calling it slave sex is that, according to his parents, particularly his parents, are the ones who have really been, initiating a lot of things that has happened towards her. And his parents have pretty much the whole family disliking her, and so much so that they've actually somewhat disowned him. So my thing is, I call it slave sex because that means that he was raised by white supremacist parents, people who are racist. And because he was raised by them, I'm not saying that he probably automatically took on their mindset, but there's no one on this planet Earth that can tell me that, when you are raised in a certain environment, and we see it all the time, we talk about how black children are raised in this environment, and the reason why children are raised in this environment and they come out a certain type of way is because the environment. So if that stands, for, any case, really, it should also stand for this one, and so, again, I want to also point out the fact that, what in the world, what type of a case could she be fighting where she needs $50,000? Because from my understanding, she's having to go to court because the family is claiming that she made terroristic threats toward them. And so how can that be worth $50,000? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm no lawyer, but $50,000 seems to be a bit much. So that's all I really have for this case. I would love to see what you guys have to say about this particular case. What do you guys think? Now, don't come on here talking about, oh, look at, there's another black woman with a white man. Don't do it, because let's just be honest, looking at this woman, it's not like y'all want this woman. It's not like you would be, falling head over heels with this woman just from the looks. I'm not saying she's an ugly woman, and I'm not even saying that she's an unattractive woman. I'm just saying, let's be real. Okay. And her husband, same thing with him. He is, to me, he's not attractive whatsoever. He looks like a regular Joe, but she looks like a regular Ann. So don't even come up under there talking about some, oh, look at another black woman, because it's not like y'all want her. It's not like she's a top level black woman that's getting all the men, or probably that has gotten all the men in back in the day. So don't even try it. But anyways, I want to get on the fact that you have a lot of people, a lot of interracial couples who are hustling the system. I want to show you guys, if you can go to what is this? You can go to YouTube, for example. I already had this uh situated. I only went to YouTube and I typed in, I believe, interracial couples, and look at all of these YouTube accounts. I want to also point out, look at this one. This has 98K views, and it was only done 2 months ago. Okay, this one has 3.1 million. It was done 3 years ago. So people, this clearly shows how, people, and don't think for 1 minute that these people are not monetizing these channels and getting that money for posting videos just because they're in an interracial relationship. Okay, look, good morning routine. A black chick and appears to be a white man. 6.1 million views. This was created 1 year ago. Okay, look at this sister. This is a beautiful sister right here. This dark-skinned sister right here, where it says 8 questions all interracial couples get asked. And they had 1.1 million. Okay, and literally these are YouTube channels that literally these, and I haven't watched none of them. You guys, none of them. I literally just typed in the title interracial couple, and these all came up. But I guarantee you, if you click on any one of these, it's just a bunch of videos about them being in an interracial relationship. That's all it is. And don't get me wrong, you guys, I am not hating on anybody, making money off of, let me make this disclaimer. I do not subscribe to interracial dating, sexting, or marrying. I do not subscribe to that. And that's just a personal choice for me. That's personal. But what I will say is that, look, if you are a person and you are truly in love, if you are a black man and a black woman, and because we see, on Instagram or other places that, that I follow, where they have black love couples and stuff like that, and you are, posting beautiful pictures of your black family, your black children, black fathers, and getting married. I think on Instagram, there's one group that I follow. It's called Black Love Group or something like that on Instagram. And they basically post a lot of positive images about black families. And I think that's very important, because of course you guys know that we do not see that. But so when it comes to that, I'm all for it. I'm all for people, making their money, if it's true love, if it's happy and stuff like that. But in these particular cases with these interracial, I literally think, I don't know if it's true love or not. I haven't watched none of these videos, so I have no idea. But I truly think that, they're just making money off of, oh, okay, here's a black woman, here's a white man, here's a black woman, here's a Latino man, here's a white, a black man, a white woman, or whatever. They're literally just making money, because it's all they type in their titles is interracial. That's it. This is a hustle. Okay, this is a hustle, and I'm just strolling through. This woman, she appears to be pregnant. Oh yeah, because it says ultrasound picture in, what is this, mukbang bang or whatever that it means. I don't know what that means, but okay. Here's a black man with a white woman. Okay. And so again, there are thousands thousands and thousands. Look at all these views, 10,000, thousands of videos where you have people literally making nothing, videos of nothing but them being or having sex or dating or even married to someone who is outside of their race. That's all it is. Look, black man, white woman. Okay. Another one, being in the interracial, all of these couples. I mean, I can keep strolling and strolling and strolling. So, but I think you guys get the hint. Now I'm going to go over to Instagram. Now, as you guys can see, it says interracial couple, and it has, now this is just this one group. This is just this one group. There are thousands of groups on Instagram. But this is just this one group. I literally went to the search engine. I typed in interracial couple, and this is one of the first groups that came up. And so I just clicked on this group that came up. But this group has, wait, no, yeah, 498,274, excuse me, you guys, people who are subscribed to this group. And again, all you see is people, even, you have a gay interracial couple here. But all you see is a bunch of people who are in a interracial relationship. Look, and this woman don't even look that attractive, so I don't even know. But anyways, I'm gonna keep on strolling, and so you guys, you see nothing but a bunch of people in interracial groups, and what they're doing is posting about it. Some of them may be, truly in love. Maybe everything may be good. I don't know. I don't follow neither one of these couples because I have no desire to see any of that. But hey, there you have it. So again, we are seeing what you guys are looking at is, people who are literally, they get a lot of attention for being in these interracial couple relationships. They get a lot of attention. And to be quite honest, a lot of times it's just be two people who are dating. A lot of times it's not even people who are married. It's just be two people who only been dating for a few months. They go, oh, and if you go to YouTube and just type in the very first word, interracial. And you know how you guys, when you type in the search, when you type into the search engine, the first word, you know how like other words come up after that, like other, where it looks like some of the top titles that people were searching for comes up after that. So if you go to YouTube, type in interracial, you'll see another tag that comes up, and it's interracial traveling. And when you type that in, again, it's just people who literally are dating, and they've been traveled a couple of places, and they get a lot of attention. You will see videos that go viral of white men combing little black girls' hair, girls that's got coarse hair. And you'll find people making all kind of comments under the videos about how meaningful it is and all of that. And I'm just like, okay, but he's a dad, and he knew that he was marrying a non-black woman, so he's supposed to do that. Why is he getting praised for being a dad? Because black fathers have been combing and doing little black girls' hair forever, and they don't get any kind of praise until recently. Until recently, black fathers have started getting some of that praise. And you see a few videos go viral of a black man combing his little girl's hair, but that literally is something that just recently happened. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of point out the hustle, you guys. I'm not going to hold you guys long. I would like for you guys to continue the conversation outside of okay. So yeah. All right. So I would like for you guys to continue this conversation outside of this video in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. What what do you guys think? Like, And look, this video is not about whether interracial dating, sexting, marrying is right or wrong. You guys do whatever you want to do. I'm not the relationship police. I can only tell you guys my personal opinions, and I can only tell you guys what I have seen with my eyes. So, again, this is not about right or wrong. But what I will say is that I welcome all comments, and as long as they're, they don't get disrespectful, we good. So you guys drop your comments down below, and please don't fuss and fight, because sometimes we have the tendency as Black men and Black women to fight with each other about who dates outside of our race the most. And to be quite honest, to me it doesn't matter, because I just think that if you are a Black person dating outside of your race, particularly right now, you are doing something very dangerous. Very dangerous. You are literally putting your life at stake. Okay, so that's my own personal opinion. And I have, a few, more than a few, I have several um situations where proving that, Black women who have dated outside of their race have been killed by white men who have, for whatever reason, just, killed them. And so I've seen, all kinds of stuff, you guys. So again, but if that's what you want to do, if that's what you're into, go right ahead. I won't lose any sleep. I'm going to sleep very good tonight and every single night after. But I would like to hear what you guys have to say about this topic. Do you guys think that, a lot of people are hustling, uh, society, or hustling people in society? Do you think that the times are changing? Now, what I would also like to add is that, I have come to notice that, like, back in the day when even right now, so from back in the day to even right now, I see where there is like more, and I made this comment earlier, and I meant to, go back, make a U-turn and go back to it, but I totally forgot, but I remember now. But back in the day, you had a bunch of, it was really just to me, the Black people who protested the most to date interracially. You really don't see the Latino group, the Latinos as a group, protest so that they can date outside of their race. You do not see Asian people as a group literally out here protesting to date outside of their race. You don't see Asian women saying, "Let us date white men. Let us date white men. We want to date white men. Let us." You don't hear that. You do not hear that. You don't hear the Latino woman doing that. Let us date white men. Let us date Black. You don't hear that. You know what you hear? You hear a bunch of Black people saying, "We want to date interracially. Let us date interracially." Every time you look up, it's Black people talking about they want to be date interracial. No other group does it more. Now you may find one or two people that you may know or have come in contact with, but I'm talking about as a group. As a group, no one can show me where groups of Latino people, groups of Asian people, groups of Arab people, groups of whoever other people have literally gotten together as a group and have, protested about something so that they can date outside of their race. You've never seen that, but you've seen Black people do that. So that just goes to show, that tells you something right there. Why is it that Black people as a group, well, I know why. Obviously, when you withhold something for so long, and then, you get to a point where now you're not withholding it. And when I say withhold, we all know the history of slavery and how, we all know that history. So we all know that there was a time where, you could, well, it's still right now, you can still be killed for dating outside your race. I mean, that could still happen. When you tell people not to do that and you tell people that they can do it, so when they get the opportunity or the options become open so that they can do it, then they start doing it. So I would say that that's probably a reason, but it still doesn't speak to the overall fact that Black people as a group, our group, and when I say we, I don't mean me, because I don't do that, but us as a group protest the most to date, sex, marry interracially. Why is that? So you guys answer that question in the comment section below. Again, I love you guys. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Nikel Young Love. Also, you guys do know that I am a business owner. And so I have CodeBlaque Curl products for you guys, hair, beard, skin, scalp products. All of the products are made with natural organic ingredients. You can go to CodeBlaqueCurls.com for those. And I will post in the description box all of the links that you guys need. Again, I love you guys and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye bye.